Alright, so welcome back. Hoping you're having a fabulous day here today. I did want to share this with you because guess what, alright? Listen, I first of all slandered this free banner on stream, but this is a little bit better than we thought because on stream they showed as if it's only a 3-pick or a 4-pick. Actually, you can pick between all these units here, which is not that bad. And yes, there are some good picks among the trash. Yes, this banner is a lot filler for a lot of players, but you can actually make some great choices here and not make a mistake. So let me just share that with you here today. Like and subscribe, helps out a ton. Let's jump into it. Let's break it down. First thing, how are you going to pick up this currency over here? You're going to log in every single day and that's it. 28 days for the main banner over here. So for this, 28 days of login. 14 days for this new free banner. So only 14, so 2 weeks from today, or when it launches on global, you'll be ready to go. Pretty simple. Now, you have Grimoire over here at the 180 mark, which is pretty good. Over here at the 300 mark, you do have Arthur. So 2 free SSRs just like that. It is really good to get a dupe for Arthur. Absolutely a W. So that's there. Now again, Grimoire and Arthur are not on the banner as a summonable unit, which is an L, but they're trying to like, I don't know what they're doing here, but it's like a new thing they do where they limit the copies being distributed, but everyone's at the same copy amount if you've played since that time, right? That's the whole point of it. So it's like a whale feature. No, it's like not a whale feature in a way, right? You know what I mean? You know what I'm trying to say here. But on the banner, you have Galen, Malascula, you have Monspeed, Valenti, you have Gloxinia, you have Esterosa. What the hell just happened? Droll, or was it Derriere? I almost said Mona. No, I'm not playing Genshin right now. Mono, you have Fraudrin, you have Zeldris, Shin, Droll, Ludociel, you do have Tarmiel, Sariel, and Red Easton. So, not terrible, but not the best. This definitely is a global celebration banner. Definitely, again, a little bit more fodder units, if you will. But again, it's not bad, right? For the reason of 2 things. First, Jazzy, we literally roasted him on stream, but he can pick this. He's been missing this character forever, so that's there. For this, people that are missing characters can actually finally get them. Because again, a lot of catastrophe units have been harder to pull for players. So I know a lot of people that have been talking about like missing this mono here because they just can't pull her because she really rarely appears on banners. So she's back. You now have a chance to pull her. You also have a chance to level 90 a unit. You probably have sitting in your box that's not leveled up. So let's say you have everyone. Pick a unit that you haven't leveled 90'd. There you go. Pretty simple, right? Most of these characters aren't PvP characters, minus these 3. Again, it's another way to get your like links 6-6. Again, people still say they don't have like a 6-6 Sariel, or a 6-6 Tarmiel, or a 6-6 Ludociel. You now have a chance. You have multiple chances, so that's there also. But the biggest part of this banner, I would say, is Valenti. Why? Every time I talk about a Nidhogg, every time I do that, people always say, I don't have Valenti, so I can't clear floor 1. Realize the easiest team in the world is literally like that team that with Valenti, Festival King, Freya, and Bon. And the #1 comment I always get is, I don't have Valenti. What do? I don't have Valenti. You have King, you have Freya, right? Freya was given for free. You have Bon, given for free. King is easier to obtain. Maybe you don't have Valenti. This is your like 5th try to get her again. If you can't, I swear to it. Listen, you can get free relics from Nidhogg. You can. If you build this team properly, you spend the time, even with like 4 million CC, or 4 million box CC, 3 million box CC, you can do it. It's not too difficult to build the team properly and to beat Nidhogg on floor 1 only. Floor 1 only. And then every single week, you get 3 of those. You farm the red crystals. You're done. Correct? It will take you some time. Obviously, it's not going to be like a free walk in the park, but you will be able to get a Nidhogg relic, all right? So I would highly recommend, if you've been talking about, I don't have Valenti, right? Or I don't even want to level up my Valenti, it's a waste of time. Now you have a level 90 Valenti sitting right there for you to go and complete Nidhogg, okay? The floor 1 team is the team that I use on Global to craft both Freya's relic and now literally Freya's relic. That's literally what I've done with just that team. I haven't gone past that. I definitely could, but I just don't want to like succumb to the madness of what Nidhogg is. But that's there. So do keep that in mind. That is the easiest thing you can do, and it is on the banner. It's right in front of you. Don't mess it up. All right. That's what I'm trying to mention. A lot of people keep telling me every time I make that guide or like mention that, they're like, but I don't have Valenti. Now Valenti's here, so don't make the excuse. You can get Valenti, build that team, Fez King, Freya, Valenti, Bon, build it, perfect thing, and boom, you can clear floor 1 consistently and easily. I'm telling you, it's a very good team, all right? But do keep that in mind, okay? So that's there. On the other note, if you don't have a unit here, just pick the unit up. Doesn't really matter. There's no wrong answer on the aspect of anything. I would say that Shin is like the most value, if you will, minus the graces over here, just because he's a really good farming unit. And every time I make also the gold video, everyone's like, I don't have Shin though. Who do I replace that with? And it's like, You have many units to replace Shin with, right? You do, but Shin is pretty good. So I would recommend if you can get him, try to get him now. He's literally right there in front of you. So that's there. On the commandment side, again, most of these commandments do suck. Like none of them are really worth it. Darius like used to be a unit you use, but not really anymore. Nothing else really, right? Other than these three. Again, 6-6 or Sariel. You should have him by 6-6 by now. You've had many chances. But if you don't, go for this, right? The Graces are still powerful. Red Tarmiel is better than Blue Tarmiel, but it's always good just to have them for a little bit because they can work here and there. Red to the Bird, you kind of are like... People say always use Blue Tarmiel over that, so that works there. This is used everywhere in PvP. Make sure you have them 6-6. Make sure you have this 6-6 also. These are like kind of Graces that pop up a lot, so up to you, but those also are there. And again, if you're like Jazzy, you're missing a unit that you really want to collect, just collect them on this banner. That is there. I can really quickly do a multi or two, like the 2 multis that I have. This banner is also really good for the reason it is a 7% rate up. 7%. So we'll jump into it real quick. On the original video that I did, like the summons for the festival, I got three in one banner. But the thing is also that it is a UR banner, so you won't see anything until you hit skip, because that's how this works. Or if you look in the sky and it's like blanked out, that's how you know you got something. But I already got 3, so I already drained the luck like fully out of this account. But 3 in one multi is crazy. So, and it is pretty helpful. Whatever you may say, it is pretty helpful to get a unit level 90. And that's the other thing. If you have all the units, just level 90 a unit. It's like free GP points, if you will. So I would take care of it. And people are saying like, no, it's a terrible banner. It is, but again, on global, I don't have Gallon leveled up. I don't have that Fraudrin leveled up. There are some characters, right? So pulling those are okay for me in a way. It'll just be extra dupes or whatever. But I mean, again, not definitely a broken banner, just more so is it like filler banner, if you will? But some of the characters can help in just GP points. Barely, that's it. But we already had our broken free banner. I didn't expect anything good in this festival. We're lucky to even get a banner. I know people are saying whatever about it, but remember, you're lucky to even get a banner. You just got like a broken free banner, whatever it was. That free selector with the seasonal units, and then Freya for free. Dude, what the fudge? I didn't pull anything. I just pulled a full rare multi, yeah. So I got 3 in the first one, but it is a 7% rate, though this video lied to you and shows you otherwise. It is, right? So if you look at right here, 7%. So it's a good chance, but again, I got 3 in the first one, so my luck is already drained. But for that really, or with that really being it, again, pick who you want. If you don't have a character, just collect the character. If this is like a priority, I would say that this is top priority. If you can't beat Nidhogg and you're just missing Valenti and you're able to craft the full team, like let's say you're missing Freyr and King, don't even try to go for Valenti. That's going to take forever to get those 2 units back. But if you have 3 of the units already that I just mentioned, just go for Valenti, finish out the team. Shin is a great farming unit. 6-6 Sariel, you better do that. Collection is pretty good over here. Again, if you just want to get a level 90 character, do that also. 6-6 for all 3 of these are also good. But again, I would say top 3 priority is this. I would say like those are like the best ones to go for. The other ones are just filler if you want to, or if you want collection, or if you want a level 90 unit. All right. Simply put is that, but again, have fun with it. That is the free banner that we'll be releasing with this entire festival. It's not bad, but again, you just had a really good one, so it's kind of, it makes sense why it sucks, right? It does. It's a global festival. We never get like good global ones, right? Just mid to okay ones, so it is what it is.